Besoin de t'évanouir, mon ami?
You'll want nothing but can be found here, sir. I'll be here, should you have need of me.
Ahoy, capitaine!
Faites gonfler la grand voile!
Qui est ce Torres, Edward? Et qu'a-t-il fait pour mériter que tu le tues?
C'est un Templier, comme Rogers et Hornigold. Leur seul et unique but est d'utiliser l'Observatoire pour asservir les peuples. Avoir le pouvoir et tout contrôler. La violence qu'il répandra autour de lui sera subtile mais atroce. Il détruira tout, sans laisser sa marque. Est-ce que tu comprends?
Un peu comme si quelqu'un, pendant une grande sécheresse, avait un immense baril d'eau, mais ne donnait à boire à personne. Il peut tuer sans avoir de sang sur les mains.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Fais-lui la peau.
Capitaine à la balle!
Seigneur, elle est prête, tu crois pas? Étrange, je pensais qu'on verrait des soldats. Peut-être qu'ils sont partis.
Non, ils sont là. Au cœur de la jungle.
Soldats! Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Mon Dieu, regarde ça! Des corps à perte de vue!
Ils sont venus avec toutes les forces qu'ils avaient.
listo para sangrar?
C'est si étrange. À quoi sert cet endroit?
Pas maintenant, Anne. Je te dirai tout quand on aura fini.
De Dieu. C'est ici qu'on est censé aller.
Aïe. Fais le guet ici. Faut pas qu'il me suive.
Je suis prête à en tuer 1000 fois plus.
¡Mis piernas! ¡Oh, mis piernas! No quiero que... ¡Venga, muévete! ¡No puedo! ¡Mis piernas no responden! ¡Está aquí! ¡El pirata está aquí! ¡Perdóname, por favor! arrêter cette atrocité. Nuestro deber es quedarnos con Torres. ¿Dónde vais?
¡Ese viejo conseguirá que nos maten a todos!
¡Te castigarán por esto, cobardes!
¿Quién me va a castigar? ¿Un hombre muerto?
¡No te acerques a eso!
¡Con cuidado!
¡Por Dios, ayudadme!
¡Por Dios! ¿Qué es eso?
¡Rápido! ¡Se está escapando!
¡Coged al cerdo!
¡Dios, y no!
Il est là! Tuez-le! et mettre à genoux ces empires décadents. Tu es capable d'aller jusqu'au sommet. Il te reste tant de choses à accomplir. Je peux te révéler la vérité. Des mystères qui dépassent tout ce que tu as bien pu imaginer. Kenway, aussi tenace qu'une sangsue. Ce meurtre fera-t-il ton
Le
bonheur?
fracasserie ta disparition, Torres. Tout ce que tu souhaitais pour moi.
Mais nous avons fait pire, je crois. Tu n'as plus ni famille, ni amis, ni futur. Tu as perdu bien plus que nous.
Ouais, peut-être. Mais te tuer répare tous les torts que j'ai jamais causés.
Tu le penses vraiment?
Tu aimerais voir le genre humain réuni dans une jolie petite prison, sans âme et sans cœur, pour mieux le contrôler et le priver de toute passion. Alors oui, après tout ce que j'ai pu voir et apprendre ces dernières années, je le pense.
Tu assumes tes convictions avec foi. Tu as changé.
Torres a déclenché quelque chose. On est en danger?
Pas si tu remets l'appareil en place, Edward.
Comment vous appelez cet endroit?
La folie du capitaine Kenway.
Rassure-toi, c'est fini. Rendors-toi. Ce lieu doit être scellé et sa clé jetée. Jusqu'à ce qu'un nouveau sage apparaisse, cette porte demeurera verrouillée.
La dernière fois que j'étais ici, il y avait des fioles. Des fioles remplies du sang de vieux ancêtres d'après Robert. Mais elles ont disparu.
Alors il nous appartient de les retrouver, avant que les Templiers n'en aient connaissance. Tu serais utile à notre cause.
Je sais, mais... je dois d'abord réparer le mal que j'ai causé chez moi.
C'est arrivé la semaine dernière. Allez, debout là-dedans. Je ne pense pas qu'on ait eu la chance d'être présenté. Du moins pas à cette époque. J'aimerais pouvoir t'expliquer la situation, mais on n'a pas beaucoup de temps. En résumé, tu as vu ma bien-aimée Junon. Et l'espace d'une minute, j'ai bien cru qu'elle viendrait occuper ton joli petit corps. Mais tout a dérapé! Et maintenant, elle s'est volatilisée, disparue. Ah, elle était magnifique autrefois. Elle était de la race de ces merveilleuses et sublimes créatures. Celles qui vous ont façonné. Est-ce que tu savais ça? Vous n'étiez que des instruments entre leurs doigts. C'est comme ça depuis le début. Et je ne vois pas pourquoi ça changerait. Enfin, le jour viendra, j'espère. Car le monde ne sera jamais aussi près, connecté, paré pour le jugement dernier. Oh. Oh oh. Et voilà qui arrive. Les Templiers. À moins que ce soit les assassins cette fois. Des idiots. Tous des idiots. Je suis jaloux. Elle voulait que je sois là pour l'accueillir. C'est grâce à ces expériences que j'ai pu renaître sous la forme d'une de ces choses.
Reste à terre. Allez, sur le dos, dépêche-toi.
Il est armé!
Guide-moi dans les lames, mon aimé, je suis ton instrument.
Pose ton arme! Pose-la! Obéis!
Lâche ton arme.
Ça y est, c'est bon. Examinez-le.
Il se vide de son sang.
Allez le voir.
Est-ce que ça va? Est-ce que tu m'entends? Hé, parle-moi. Ça va aller? Tu t'en es sorti, Dieu soit loué. J'espère que tu vas bien. Tu peux te lever? Bien. Essaie de marcher un peu. Un docteur est passé. Il a dit qu'on n'avait pas à s'en faire. La... de la seringue était loin d'être mortelle, donc pas d'inquiétude. Je suis vraiment désolée pour tout ça. Et pour tout le reste. Tout accusait absolument tout, mais c'était John le coupable. On en a trouvé des choses sur son ordinateur. S'il te faut quoi que ce soit, tu nous demandes. T'as fait un travail remarquable. Tiens d'ailleurs, la bande-annonce est finie. Ça te dit de la voir? Tu l'as bien mérité. Et voilà, je l'ai envoyé dans ta base de données. Regarde-la ici ou sur ton Animus. Je crois que tu vas apprécier. Elle reflète vraiment l'essence de l'époque. Bon, à bientôt. Et encore une fois, merci.
Un monde où les pirates règnent sur les mers. Ces hommes vont découvrir que rien n'est sacré et que toutes les routes mènent au rhum, au pillage et aux femmes.
Oh là, mes jolis!
Cet été, Abstergo Entertainment vous fait grimper à bord pour l'aventure de votre vie. Alors, affûtez vos sabres, faites briller vos crochets et embarquez avec les diables des Caraïbes. Une expérience virtuelle bientôt disponible.
Censé faire quoi, maintenant?
Parle, espèce d'abruti, ça marche.
C'est pas la lumière de la batterie? Je croyais que c'était la lumière de la batterie. Allô? Allô? Désolé, je m'appelle Sean. Et elle, c'est Rebecca, ma petite complice.
Salut.
Tu as fait du sacré bon boulot, sans blague, je le pense. Si. Tu nous as livré toutes ces données. C'est vraiment dommage que notre agent infiltré ait été aussi, comment dire, aussi fanatique. Ouais, c'est ça, fanatique.
On fait ce qu'on peut avec ce qu'on a.
Exactement, quelle éloquence. Bref, on savait que John serait capable d'aller fouiner dans les serveurs cloud d'Abstergo. Et je l'avoue sans honte, on a sauté sur l'occasion. Sans savoir qu'il se servait de toi en guise de fusible, au cas où quelque chose ne tournerait pas rond. Au final, je crois que tout s'est bien passé. Et enfin, presque tout.
Ce que je essaie de te dire, c'est que si tu veux continuer à hacker, on est partant. John t'a donné l'accès au 3e niveau de sécurité avant de mourir. Tu devrais en profiter. Les assassins n'ont pas les moyens de te payer autant que les Templiers. Mais je te promets que tu n'auras pas à le regretter.
Écoute, il va falloir qu'on y aille, Bex. Plus que 20 secondes.
Ah, ok. Bonne chance.
Salut à toi. Très beau travail. Vraiment impeccable. Tu peux te féliciter. Et joyeux piratage.
Timestamp August 16th, 2013. The following audio clips were selected from over 160 hours of reel-to-reel tape found in the residence of the late Dr. Warren Vidic following his murder in December 2012. According to labels on the tape's canisters, these recordings were made over a 14-month period between 1980 and 1981 without the consent of their primary subject, Mrs. Eileen Bach, a colleague of Dr. Vidic's and the originator of Abstergo's surrogate initiative. Mrs. Bach is now deceased. It should be stated unequivocally that Dr. Vidic made these recordings illegally and of his own volition using wiretaps and hidden microphones. That Sturgo Industries had no knowledge of his actions and disavows any responsibility for them.
And we're live. Capacitors at full. Ease the signal in. A little more. You feel anything?
Don't be timid. Double it.
No, we're taking it easy. 20%.
30.
Eileen, go easy. We're 6 past yesterday.
And boost the inputs.
Too risky.
Not if we split the I.O. signals.
25%. Ease up.
Oh, okay. There. I see something.
What is it?
Mein Gott. I hear talking.
You're okay?
Ja, ich höre Stimmen. It's German. Mein Name ist Miriam Kurz. I see a light. It's cold. Ich werde nichts sagen. There's a man with me. Mehr werde ich nicht sagen.
Keep an eye on our vitals.
Mein Name ist Miriam Kurz und ich bin eine Navajo. Des Hitlers Zwang, der macht uns klein. Noch liegen wir in Ketten. Doch einmal werden wir wieder frei. Wir werden die Ketten schon brechen.
Eileen?
Denn unsere Fäuste, die sind hart, ja. Und die Messer sitzen lose. Für die Freiheit der Jugend kämpfen Navajos.
Switch off.
Powering down.
Kämpft Navajos.
Get her out of there. Oxygen from the valve.
No. No, Satish, I'm fine, really.
Quit the heroics. Just breathe. Better?
Yes, thank you. Did we get something?
It'll take a while to parse. What did you see?
It wasn't just seeing. It was feeling. Being. I was scared.
You were shouting in German?
I think I was in Germany. I was in Germany, Satish.
Good morning. Well rested?
Exhausted. Yesterday was an incredible find.
Seems so. What did it feel like?
It's foggy, but I relived the memories of a young German woman. Early 20s, I think. A man was interrogating me, looming over me and asking questions. He was shouting, but I was shouting back. And then this poem just came out, like a chant.
Fascinating. I'm eager for you to hear the tape.
Is it ready?
Yes, we transliterated the data onto an audio file. It took all night to process the language.
Spool it up.
Of course. Have a seat. Judging by the subject matter and the setting, I'd say you landed somewhere in Germany in the 1940s, 1 or 2 generations back. During the war, I'd imagine.
1940s Germany? That would be Miriam Kurtz, my ex-husband's mother.
So she's not related to you in any way?
God, I hope not. I'd hate to find out my ex-husband is also my brother.
Well, if it was Miriam Kurtz, then we hit a home run. You tapped into someone else's bloodline entirely.
Should we celebrate?
We'll listen first.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 23, July 29th, 1980. Host, Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
It's a little garbled at first. This is you settling into the memory.
Your name, say it.
My name is Miriam Kurtz.
Louder.
My name is Miriam Kurtz, and I am Navajo.
Where did you last see the artifact? Who holds it now?
I'll say nothing. I've told you all I will.
I don't believe that is true. Who has the artifact?
Hitler's dictates make us small and are bound in chains. But one day again we shall walk tall. No binds will us restrain.
Enough!
For hard our fists, yes, and the knives at our wrists for you to be free. Navajos lay siege.
Knock her away.
Navajos lay siege.
And that's where we pull you out.
Whoa. What would it take to get a visual render of all that?
Months, unfortunately. It took 13 hours just to process the audio. Visual takes much longer.
But Vidic is able to record audio and visual in real time. How does he do it?
His subjects are exploring their own genetic memories. That requires much less processing power.
Hold on, sorry. Eileen here.
Hello. You have 10 o'clock in Lillian's office. It's 10:13 now.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Tell her I'll be right there. And tell her we have some good news.
No problem.
You in trouble?
The monthly progress report. I'm trying to be honest about our progress, but no matter how much I polish our facts, Warren Vidic swoops in, promising the moon for pennies, and gets 10 times the funding for his Animus project.
Well, we are using his Animus technology. He's the foundation. We are the skyscraper.
Which is why he should be a tech lead, not a project director. Good work, Satish.
It's incredible footage, really. Clear and vivid. And the subject was synced for a full 62 minutes. Came out speaking French after his last session. Passably fluent. And with full recall of everything he'd gone through.
Sorry I'm late. I was reviewing some data.
It's fine. Warren was just telling me about his first subject. Mr...
No names. Call him Subject 1. Confidentiality.
And how about you, Eileen? What's your good news?
Well, we did it. We synced with an unembedded memory outside the bloodline. That's a first.
Really?
Satish was able to process the audio today. A short clip. You can hear it for yourself.
Only audio? No real-time memory feeds like Vidic has?
Well, that's the difficulty with surrogate genetic memory data. Because I'm viewing memories not embedded in my own DNA, we can't rely on my cognitive faculties to help me process the signal. All we can do is record the raw data and transliterate it later.
Hold on. You're running this experiment on yourself?
I am. It's going well.
I don't like the sound of that.
Look, the sample I'm using, the DNA comes from my own son. It's safer this way.
Ah, good thinking.
50% of my son's DNA is also mine, which reduces the danger by a huge margin. Meaning, I can now explore the memories of people who aren't directly related to me on his father's side.
But for brief periods of time, I imagine.
Right. Just a minute or two so far, but we're getting there. Come by the lab and listen for yourself.
I will, when I have a moment. Unfortunately, work beckons. Ladies?
That man is colder than a San Francisco summer.
Stay focused, Eileen. You both have important work to do.
Obviously. But my work requires his Animus technology. I feel a little caged in.
That's collaboration, Eileen. It's how science works. I shouldn't have to remind you.
I know. I'm just tired. Stop by and see us today. We have a lot to share.
If not today, then this week sometime.
Thank you.
Le premier rapport indiquait qu'Ezio ferait un sujet idéal pour les projets futurs d'Abstergo. Son charisme, son magnétisme sexuel et son humour tranchant posaient les fondations d'une vraie figure de chef. Cependant, sa corruption aux mains de la confrérie des assassins l'en a privé pour le propulser dans une spirale de vengeance. Ezio a trop souvent fait preuve d'une tolérance toute passive pour le mal. Ezio témoigne également des pires contradictions. Il prône la libre pensée, mais parcourt le monde afin de répandre son credo corrompu, comme auprès de cette chinoise influençable. Remarquez également ses gestes qui trahissent la profonde débauche qui n'a cessé de l'habiter. Toute la personnalité d'Ezio repose sur la démagogie. Il prétend que sa philosophie est fondée sur l'amour, alors que la violence et la coercition sont ses principaux leviers. Nous en sommes donc arrivés à la conclusion qu'Ezio Auditore da Firenze présentait trop de risques pour figurer dans notre catalogue.
Bonjour.
J'ai laissé des bouquins sur mon bureau.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 32. January 11th, 1981. Host Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam? Miriam, is that you? Are you in here?
Bartle!
Oh, thank God you're safe. You've been very sick.
Bartle! How did they find you? Oh, Jesus. What would they do to you?
Has they hurt you at all?
I told them nothing. All they do every day is ask about you and that artifact. But I didn't tell them anything. Nothing.
I know you didn't, Miriam. But how are you? You aren't hurt?
Not badly, no. I'm fine.
Good. We need to get the message out to Oscar. Somehow. We need to tell him where...
Very interesting footage, Eileen. This is Germany, you said. World War II?
Most of the memories I've been able to access come from a period where Miriam was imprisoned by Nazis in Cologne.
Miriam. Is she still alive?
No, she was my husband's... my ex-husband's mother. She passed away about 5 years ago.
Well, she was spirited. An impressive lady.
Definitely.
And the man, Bartle. He made reference to an artifact. Any idea what that is?
My team is looking into that, but it's not our first priority. We still need...
It is now.
Really?
You must have other recordings of this woman. Are there any other mentions of this artifact I should know about?
Half a dozen or so, yes. What's this about?
You have questions, I understand that. I don't have answers for you. Not right now, but I do have money. And if you get me those recordings and bring me any other artifact references you find, then I will triple your operating budget for as long as I can.
Triple my budget? My God, what is this?
9 a.m. Monday morning, my office. We have a lot to discuss.
But Lillian, I don't...
Have a good weekend, Mrs. Bach. Fantastic work.
Hello, this is Carl.
Hi, it's Eileen.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Busy. Cold. The winter's been terrible.
Seamus won't like that. The weather's been mild out here.
Well, he's only coming for a month. He'll live. And I'll be so busy he won't have to worry about his mother bothering him.
Still working 12-hour days.
I should move a bed into my lab.
Look, if you're too busy, Seamus can stay with me.
No. I want to see him. We'll have fun.
You're not too busy to be a mom and a genius.
Of course not.
His flight lands at 8:15 p.m. tomorrow night. You'll be there?
Of course. 8:15
p.m. Let him know you'll be there.
Thanks, Carl. I need to run. I'm sorry. Take care.
You too.
Eileen. Didn't see you come in.
I'm not interrupting?
No, it's fine. The subject is unconscious. He's traipsing around 18th century New Orleans right now, in the memories of a woman.
That must feel odd. How long has he been under?
83 minutes.
Whoa.
It's average. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to thank you for sending Lillian to see me. She came away very impressed.
There. You see? All these bureaucrats need is a little glimpse of our secrets every so often. They like to feel like they're still in charge.
Lillian is most definitely in charge. She just tripled my budget.
Tripled? Christ, Eileen. You must have discovered who killed Kennedy.
Well, she heard something on one of my tapes that interested her. Something about an artifact. Very vague, but it was enough.
An artifact? What sort of artifact? Jesus, get him out of there! Get him out!
Oh my God.
It'll kill him! He's not decoupled! He's having a fucking seizure! Power down! Now! Heart rate 170! Power down! Now! Eileen, Warren here. I was all ready to apologize for the late call, but you seem to be away. Maybe with your son. Listen. Since the unfortunate incident with Subject 1, there's been a lot of dire talk around the office about my Animus project. About shutting it down. About it being unsafe. Typical top brass bullshit. And if they shut me down, then your surrogate initiative goes away too. I'm sure you're already well aware of that. Well, let me be the first to reassure you. This will not happen. I will not let them take this from me. From us. I will not let one death, of an undiagnosed epileptic, I should add. I will not let this destroy the decades of incredible research done by our predecessors. And the 5 years I've spent perfecting the Animus. There's still more work to be done. And countless rewards to be reaped. So I wanted you to be the first to know. I have decided to volunteer myself as my second subject. I am convinced that the Animus is perfectly safe, provided I stay within the boundaries of my own ancestral bloodline. Next week I plan to prove this by staying a full 4 hours in the Animus. I would be grateful if you and your team would monitor my progress. And after this necessary but ridiculous proof of concept, I give you my word that I will work closely with you to solve your outstanding problems. Your surrogate initiative is a bold idea, and I do believe it is the future of the Animus project. But while we have the Animus itself, I do not want to waste precious opportunities to prove its safety. I'll see you in the office on Monday. Goodbye.
Surrogate Initiative, Test Session 27, October 21st, 1980. Host Eileen Bach. DNA sample SB1970.
Miriam, my dear girl, there is no good reason for you to be here. But your intransigence requires that I detain you until you give me information I can act upon. The location of the artifact, perhaps, or the whereabouts of your leader, Bartle Shink. Just a little something to give Minister Goebbels some encouragement that we are on the right track.
How about a nice hug? He looks so sad in all his photographs.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? Perhaps you could pay him a visit yourself. He likes beautiful women. Actresses, musicians.
Pirates?
That's right, pirates. Pirates of the Edelweiss. Isn't that what you kids call yourselves? It's very amusing. And illegal, of course.
Breaking Hitler's laws is half the fun.
Oh, I imagine so. I imagine you were having a wonderful time just before we captured you and your insurgent friends.
And that's the end of it.
Damn it. Why can't we sustain the signal for more than just a few minutes? I need to relax.
That's not the issue. This is dangerous work. These memories aren't in your bloodline. That's why it's not holding.
There's got to be a solution.
Any idea what they mean by the artifact? I've heard it a few times now.
Not sure. I don't think Miriam knew either. Not much comes into her mind when she asks about it.
But she's protecting the other members of her group, the Edelweiss Pirates or something?
Yeah. Bartol Shink. Have we looked him up?
No, we can.
We should. Put your intern on it.
Right. High priority.
Yeah. This isn't getting any easier. Jesus.
Hello?
Hi, Seamus. It's Mom.
Hey.
How are you?
Dad! It's Mom!
Hello, Eileen.
Hi, Carl. How's Seamus?
Great. We were out shopping for school clothes.
Yeah. The summer just sped by.
They all do.
I never seem to notice. No windows in the office.
Right. Trapped in a lab. So, did you need to talk?
Yes, sorry. I was curious about your mother, actually.
Oh. Okay.
How much did she talk about the war when you were growing up?
Not often. Bits and pieces. Why?
I was doing some research last week about World War II, and something came up about the Edelweiss Pirates, or the Navajos, and your mother's name popped up.
Really? That's an odd coincidence.
Does any of that ring a bell?
Yeah. Mom ran with that group while the war was on. There were a group of kids who wanted to avoid the Hitler Youth programs, but in later years they escalated their activities to, bigger ideas like vandalism and sabotage.
But why Navajos and pirates?
Just some of the names they used. Navajos, Edelweiss Pirates, you know, kids. There were little pins, little white flowers. I may still have hers.
That's interesting.
And this is for work? Researching my mother?
Not exactly, but... Sorry, I can't talk about it.
Right. You never could.
Hey, don't. I didn't mean to be flippant.
No. Don't mind me. All for the greater good.
I like to think so.
Power down. You all right?
Damn it! 5 months of this bullshit! We're floundering.
Take it easy, Eileen. You're just stressed.
I am not stressed. I'm frustrated. I'd like to go again this afternoon.
No. There is no reason to rush this.
We're hardly rushing. We're running into the same wall over and over again. Why can't we push through? Why can't you keep me in Animus longer than 2 minutes?
Because surrogate genetic memory data is fragile. The EEG is exploding and your brain is doing too much work. The longer you stay in, the more damage it does. It's even possible that...
Possible that...
It's possible the memories we're digging into could eventually overwrite your own. Like information on a tape drive. There's just not enough space in your head to do both.
Here I come to save the day! Good afternoon, all.
Did you invite him?
No.
But you did. Remember?
That was months ago, Warren. What do you need?
I wanted to stop by. check on your progress.
Well, apparently it's still too dangerous to keep me under for more than a few minutes.
I always suspected that would be your biggest hurdle. The genetic memory sequencing is the easy part, if time-consuming. But the replay, that's something else.
Yes?
Let's think this through. My subjects are diving into their own genetic memories, so the information is already encoded in their heads.
Which means the Animus has less work to do. Less computing, less parsing.
Right. So to get your surrogate data working, to let people experience foreign memories, it'll take a hell of a lot more processing power than anyone has. Even Abstergo Industries.
Ideally, we'd like to build an external processor that mirrors as many brain functions as possible. Something to handle the calculations.
But the cost and upkeep of that would be
astronomical. Let me see what I can do. I have some sway with Lillian. We won't build Rome in a day, but if we focus on the pretty buildings first, maybe we'll achieve something.
Thank you, Warren.
Till next, folks.
We are attempting to synchronize the DDS system. This will only take a moment. We are almost there. The DDS is now in sync. Thank you for your patience. We hope you enjoy your experience. Rudolf II invited many notable figures to his court, making Prague the center of European culture. Among them were Englishman Edward Kelly and his stepdaughter, Elizabeth Jane Weston. Observe her and report any alleged collusion.
February 12, 1981. Qualitative personal interview with Subject 1 on ancestral research regarding Avalon de Grand Prix. How are you feeling? Any side effects?
Not really. Aside from the headaches. They've been worse since I started staying in longer. But I don't want to stop. I like her. I want to know what she does next.
What's it like? Reliving her memories.
So different. The Animus, I mean. The past. At first it was confusing. Distracting. Like New Orleans, the stench. I wasn't expecting all the smells.
Smell is the sense most directly linked to memory.
When I'm in her memories, it's like I can smell more than I usually can.
In general, women have a more acute sense of smell than men do. I had wondered how that would translate. Anything else?
Yeah. She's smaller than me, but it's like her body could do more.
Did that surprise you?
At first, yeah. The ERA people might hate me for this or whatever, but I don't usually think of girls that way. Climbing things. My mom, my sisters. The animal feeling of Aveline sinking her hidden blade into the throat of...
Go on.
It doesn't feel feminine. What I think of as feminine. But then at the same time it does. Her center of gravity is way lower. That was a surprise. How easy it is to land. How steady I am on her feet. Sorry. This is hard to talk about.
No, it's fascinating. This is what we need. Pure experience, in your own words.
Okay.
Can you tell me about Gerald Blunk?
What about him?
He and Avalon were close. but we haven't been able to ascertain if he might be your missing ancestor. Do her memories suggest anything to you? Does this make you uncomfortable? Remember, these are her memories. You're just playing them back. It's not even acting. You're a researcher.
Like you say, I haven't experienced her consummating anything. That would be... Anyway, I think maybe she was confused.
Oh.
Well, first of all, I don't really know for sure, okay? I mean, guys think about sex more than girls, right? That's a fact.
As a researcher, what did you observe?
Does it mean she's more like a guy if she thinks about... Is that why she's able to assassinate... Well, okay, here's the thing. I don't know her thoughts, but from what's in her memories, physically, the fidgeting, some hesitation, what she looked at, who she looked away from, the things she didn't say when I expected her to. If I had to guess what it meant, I would think she was thinking about sex. But I'm a guy, so I would think that, right? So what does it mean for women to act that way? It has to mean something else, right?
As a subject, you're able to observe more finely than I am in review. What about unwanted attention from men?
Well, I thought that would be the hardest thing to deal with. I'm not into that, for the record. Not at all.
Yes, I know.
But the way she dealt with it, it happens so often. It's like you stop noticing everything she does to avoid it. Crossing the street, eyes in the back of her head. She knew how to handle herself. When she was charming, felt kind of similar to killing. Or the build-up to killing. Can we take a break, Mr. Vidic?
Of course. We're ready to go on?
Yes.
Evelyn was black.
And white. On her father's side.
You're sensitive to that?
I guess. I mean, I'm white. Evelyn looks black, so that's different. But you get used to it. Like with the girl thing. Until someone makes you not used to it.
What do you mean?
I don't think I've ever had to think so much about what I'm wearing or how I'm walking. But Evelyn, it's like she goes through her whole life in these uniforms.
People expect her to behave in a certain way.
Definitely. Sometimes I worry I'll slip up and play too relaxed at the warehouse and, I don't know, blow her cover.
You can't blow her cover.
I know. I'm just replaying the memories. I can't change them, I know. But I see it, right? It's a risk. It's...
stressful?
Yes. It's best when she goes out as an assassin. On the roofs or in the bayou. I think she was more relaxed that way. Can you imagine? You're only relaxed when you're going to kill someone.
Let's stick to memories rather than imagination. What about the slaves?
They're kind of just... everywhere. I mean, that sounds bad. Slavery is bad, but no one's acting like slavery's bad. It's fun when she frees slaves. Is it supposed to be fun?
We're not looking for supposed to. Focus on what it is.
Olivier Garneau n'est plus là.
passez les...
Cette fois, ça va être court, papa. Un truc pour te souvenir de moi si ça partait en vrille. Si je sors pas vivant du temple aujourd'hui. J'essaie vraiment de rester optimiste, mais j'y arrive pas. Je crois que le temps passé dans les mémoires de Connor m'a rendu anxieux. Son histoire est tellement tragique, à plein de niveaux. Mais il n'a jamais perdu espoir, même quand il n'avait plus la foi en ses semblables. Je suis obligé de croire qu'on fait ce qu'il faut, que je vais pouvoir arrêter cette catastrophe. Je sais. Je veux dire, la technologie est là, à attendre que je l'utilise. Je suis la dernière pièce du puzzle. Il y a quelque chose dans mes gènes ou dans mes mémoires, un ultime fragment de code qui va tout déclencher. C'est pour ça que je suis là. C'est pour ça qu'on m'a amené ici. Seulement, je sais pas ce que je vais devoir donner en échange. Ma santé mentale, ma vie. J'ai aucun moyen de le savoir. Mais je sais une chose. Notre lutte contre les Templiers ne s'arrêtera pas là. Quoi que puisse abriter ce temple, c'est pas terminé. Ce n'est qu'un nouveau chapitre de cette histoire sans fin. Et ce sera à toi, et à maman, à Rebecca et à Sean, de continuer à tourner les pages. Tu sais, j'arrête pas de penser à un truc qu'a dit Orson Welles un jour. C'est quoi déjà? Si vous voulez une fin heureuse, tout dépend du point où vous arrêtez de raconter l'histoire. Alors, peut-être que c'est ça la réponse. Peut-être que c'est ça qui permet aux gens de continuer à avancer. Si jamais ça tourne mal là-bas, papa, s'il m'arrive quelque chose, quand tu raconteras mon histoire dans quelques années, raconte aux gens que je me suis perdu, mais que j'ai retrouvé mon chemin juste à temps pour sauver le monde. Et arrête-toi là. Comme ça, ils garderont tous le sourire. Au revoir, papa.